My dear viewers, welcome to today's coffee cup reading. This coffee cup reading is for all Geminis for April 2023 and onwards. Of course, with a coffee cup you can never tell. I'll just fix my chair. Okay, now my dear viewers, as you can see here, this is your coffee cup and it looks incredible. As always, there's so much happening here. So many transformations. Wow. My goodness. Okay, so I'll start from the beginning. Now, my dear viewers, I'd like to say welcome to all of you, each of you being here. I hope you'll enjoy this reading. For those of you who are new, please be mindful to always leave me an impression, whether it's a thumbs up or some comment. It means a lot to understand how everybody's feeling. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and do the drill, which is the bell for notification when I upload a lot of different videos for you. So my dear viewers, also for those of you who are new, I do meditate prior to the coffee cup, prior to drinking it, prior to creating it, and in the midst of that meditation I do get a lot given to me, and I'll write it down on a piece of paper like this and deliver it to you right at the end of this reading. So remember that, to stay tuned for that. Now let's begin with your reading. Without further ado, let's just see. This cup shouldn't be moving. Okay, now my glasses are on and I'm starting. Okay, well, my dear viewers, it does look like to me you were, maybe some of you are still facing some sort of problems, but I feel like you're feeling like as though these problems are not going away on their own. You want to do something about it, but you do need a lot of courage to overcome them. It's not easy. Many of you are going through suffering, which is very okay. It does look like suffering is ending, but it does take a lot of hard work and some time. It's going to take some time, and all the suffering is coming to an end. There is something that might have collapsed. Something might have come to an end. Something that was sort of like, it became out of your hands. Something that you couldn't do anymore. Deep inside you knew the truth. This is to do with the truth, and you probably released the truth, and facing up to the problems that came, like the aftermath, wasn't easy, and it still isn't. Sort of, some of you are still probably feeling guilty or even suffering some sort of an ending, and hard work was put into something, and there might be somebody that you might be leaving behind that's also suffering. There was a connection. It does look like there was a very strong connection, and this connection has come from a long way. Like this is amazing. This very strange. I feel like this was a matter where it had to come to an end, and it's amazing. The year of the rabbit, we got the head of the rabbit here, because a different destiny is destined for you, and this matter that ended wasn't in your hands. Like, it wasn't something you did deliberately that it came to an end. It was destined to come to an end at all costs. So it was something that sort of like a chapter of your life that was destined to stop here and there, like right now in the year of the rabbit, because there is something much bigger for you. You must have seen the signs. You must have, because I feel like maybe you were feeling it all last year, but then finally, as soon as we entered into this year, all the signs were there, and there's still signs. You're receiving a lot of signs from the heavens and from your guardian angels. There's all kinds of signs in your path coming now, so you can understand what's happening. And I feel like some words were hurtful. There were some hurtful words being exchanged, perhaps. More compassion would have been needed, perhaps, in this situation. And, seeing things from a different perspective was needed, and still may be needed in some cases. But there is going to be healing. The healing is taking some time, but it is going to take, it's going to heal. There is healing. You need to listen with loving heart where there is pain or where there is sadness. I feel like there's definitely an ending, without a doubt, and there is a new beginning. I can see that also. This all happened because of the new beginning, but somebody is suffering, and that suffering is they might need more time to heal. Maybe you should consider counseling, some sort of counseling to this person. Maybe the person that they're not letting go, or they're trying to bring you back, or maybe you're trying to bring back, you know. It's like somebody's sitting there waiting for you, even though something has ended. It's like they don't believe it's ended, and it's like they're waiting. This person may need your help. Really, somebody is in need of your help, and they may need your counseling ability to heal, to be able to move forward. It is so important that you do try to sort of lend a helping hand. And even though sometimes it's very hard in relationships or breakups or even work matters where there is a situation that is challenging, but you have got the strength, you have got the power to overcome this. All you need is a little bit of compassion, and that's that. Somebody is heartbroken big time. It shows in a big way, and they're deeply hurt. And it is to do with a separation or breakup. You know, feeling lost and grieving is there, very, very strong. It's like taking over the cup. You must be feeling somebody's agony. If it's not yourself, it could be you or somebody else that you might have broken from. If you're feeling that you're holding it back, you want to say something and you're not saying it. Maybe you're being compassionate for not saying it because you don't want to hurt the other party. But I do feel like some truth needs to be spoken, but in a very gentle way, you know. Honesty, of course, is very important. But you need sometimes the courage and mostly the grace to put the honesty through, because sometimes without grace, without protecting the other party, the truth can be very harmful, especially if someone is in turmoil and already in pain. So loving words can go a long way, and they can be very healing, especially to improve a situation and to heal issues to do with either family or love matters, or whatever this matter it is that's very painful, or it could be a love life. So forgiving comes also from this. I mean, you know, some of you may be feeling let down, or this person may be feeling let down, or you might be regretting the past actions of the way you might have done or left things. I just feel like a little bit of focus in this matter in case something happens, so that this person that's left behind, so you can focus on your commitment to the future. Maybe you need to heal this this chapter of your life that you are leaving behind. It is someone to do from your past, someone to do with your childhood, someone that you had happy memories with, someone that was very comforting in times of trouble. That's the kind of person this person was. So you got to remember the good times, but also let go of what wasn't working and move on. There is some sort of emotional relief. I see that. There is healing, but there is the grieving of the loss of someone. Somebody's grieving big time, and it shows all over the cup here. This is in connection to someone of earth energy, very strong earth energy. It could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, either one. But this person is, you know, yes, they are in pain. I do feel like there is a situation to do with some sort of healing, but also the healing, there is a third party here involved. You know, there could be someone that's watching over you or watching you. There could be something like that. But the transformations that took place in your life were destined, and they're moving forward. You will see that with this new situation, a new relationship, this new person, you're moving to the next phase. It's evolving. This relationship is evolving in an uncanny way. You didn't expect it to be this rewarding, and it is going to be rewarding, and you're seeing that. I see a lot of growth, and I see healing. That inner you is healing with this situation. So the transformations are beyond your imagination. My dear Gemini, you are very you have a very sharp intellect, and you analyze everything. You're pretty organized, and sometimes you can be abrupt in your judgment, so you need to pay attention to that. You are a natural leader, and that is okay. You've got the capability and the abilities, by all means. But being highly ethical sometimes, and pointing out you know, speaking with authority. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe it's the way you're expressing yourself. You do have good instincts and common sense, and yes, you need to point them out when it's necessary. But you also need to be quite gentle in your way of expressing any kind of situation that you want to implement, or any kind of rules that you want to implement, or any kind of, you know, anything that you want to say. You just need to know how to put it in words so that you can get your message across, and so that it's a bit gentle. Always the truth is hard. It's not easy. But I do see also in the midst of this another truth that's growing or starting in regard to something excellent happening in your life. There's a mission or career or direction that's becoming more clear, what you want to do. I feel like there's a breakthrough for you. Hey, my dear Gemini, it could be starting at the end of April. This new clarity that's coming, you'll be able to perceive things better, you'll be able to understand things more clearer. There's so much clarity, and removing all that isn't right anymore. You will be making decisions, and your decisions are carefully guided by what's true and what is honorable to do, and that is wonderful. You will change. You will go through opportunities even to change situations around you. I do see that you are being guided in regard to your money, to your finances. There is an unknown source. Money is coming from it. It could be a new source, but there is a new source that money is coming through. I also see that some of you could be doing odd jobs, like doing something part-time. That could be a possibility. But also I'm seeing unexpected large amount of money coming here. This could be a large gift, like an inheritance, or a big large sum of money that will need you to really pay attention to. You know, you might want to keep this money to yourself. You might have to divide it. There might be something you're thinking of helping others, but then at the same time, you know, you're resistant to change. Your resistance to change is affecting your judgment. So this money that comes, it might be the kind of money that can bring change on, but your resistance to this change is worrying. Anyway, there is going to be an agreement, a contract being signed. There is something like that, but there is money without a doubt. I do see that paying attention to these contracts while you're signing things, calculating money, and, you know, you've got to be very careful. Very, very careful. Check everything for accuracy. Be sure that you got the right solicitor or lawyer to help you how to apply yourself, and how to sort of, you know, how to proceed, you know, with clarity and doing the right thing, so that you don't go through any losses. This comes at a time that you are very overwhelmed, and this overwhelming time is coming to an end. Something that's been overcoming, or you've been overextended or suffocating, is coming to an absolute end. I see you rising, and you're shining, and you're happy. You're so joyful. It says here that there's just a little bit to go, maybe 2 steps, maybe 2 weeks, or maybe even into 2 months, into June, could be. But the start of the starts in April, at the end of April, and then you will adapt to this new change. There is a change happening in your life. There could be a managerial kind of position offered to you also, where you will need to bring balance and control. I feel like there is going to be a little bit of patience that the universe is saying, and you are going to be overwhelmed. All your emotions that were blocked, that were preventing you from moving forward, are just being removed all of a sudden, and you are falling in love. I've got 2 love hearts here, a big one there and a small one here. I'll just bring this forward so you can see perhaps what I'm talking about, and then I'll point it out. Do you see that? Okay, and that's where it is here, right here. There's the bigger love heart, and there's a small love heart. So I see a love heart growing to the point where there are resolutions. I see a big spanner here. I see the sun shining in this relationship and making it work well. And I'm seeing positive changes. You're embracing your feeling, you know, even the negative ones, you're trying to sort of overcome them and turn them into positive. You're releasing your anger and your resentment. If there was anger and resentment, it's all being released. I'm seeing a new life, a new not only I see the sun, but I also see a beautiful tree growing here, a new life. Something is coming to fruition. There is growth, there's financial growth, and there's love growth, both together. Some of you are thinking of doing your own business or working outdoors, but there is abundance coming. Abundance and abundance. A lot of money is coming. But also abundance and also happiness. Some of you could be considering doing a business, but there is a lot of stability coming, which is beautiful. Some of you are considering starting a family, or you might be dealing with children. There are children here. It could be a child or children. There is affection, there is attention, and there is love needed when it comes to children or a child, if it's just one child. A lot of joy and a lot of happiness and exceptional high level of happiness. It's like magic, you know, things are going to become possible. Things that were never possible before, they're becoming possible, and you're getting a lot of inspiration. You're appreciating the gifts and the moments that the universe and your guardian angels and your destiny is giving you now. You're so happy and you feel enlightened. I see a beautiful dolphin rising. I see a beautiful unicorn. I see a coffee cup. Coffee cup. There's a coffee cup here. You might be meeting someone or talking about the coffee, about this particular coffee cup. I think there was coffee. Oh my God, yes, there was a coffee here. Here was given to me. Coffee cup. You see that? Coffee cup. And I was given coffee, then I was given coffee cup. So it is to do with coffee or coffee cup, or could be to do with both. You might be going out and discussing coffee, or you might be you've got this connection with someone over coffee. You know, you might savor the moment and just spend time having coffee together with someone, and it's just so uplifting. Your friendship or your connection with someone, but you are ascending. I'm seeing that big time, and I'm seeing as though you are transcending obstacles and you're moving beyond them, learning and expanding. This new phase of life is giving you a lot of happiness, and you are prepared for a union that might lead to future marriage, children, family, starting something incredible. You are finding the missing pieces in this person, and that's why your relationship is evolving, and there's a beautiful angel looking over you and making sure that you're okay and everything is fine, and that on its own, it's incredible. Now, what am I seeing? I'm seeing Gemini here. 1, 2, 3 Gemini signs here. Wow. Gemini. This is about this person that might have Gemini in them, like yourself. I mean, I know this is your cup, but to have 1, 2, 3 Geminis, that's showing to me that your relationship is starting with someone, and the directions are just heavenly where you're heading. It's great. But they do have water energy in them also. So they are communicative, because Gemini is about communication. They are witty, and you love that about them. But they are also water energy. Very, very strong water energy. Now let's see what the water energy is here. I'm seeing the direction. It's like this person is going to direct your life in a way, and you are going to be pleased with that. They're moving you to a better position, or they are becoming the cause of you becoming in a very incredible position. And a lot of water energy, Now this water energy, we got Pisces, 1 fish, 2 fishes, which is 1 fish, 1 Pisces, and I've got 2 Scorpions. Scorpio very strong, Pisces very strong, water energy very strong, which is the other one is Cancer, but it wasn't here, but Pisces is here for sure, and Scorpio. Earth energy is very, very strong, so this person might have a little bit of earth energy. I also feel earth energy is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, that they could be leaving an earth energy. Maybe the beginning where the turmoil was, could have been, there was an earth energy, could be leaving earth, but this person has got earth energy within them, which gives them a lot of stability, and you love that about them. That's why they are going to be directing you. And I also feel there's air energy here other than Gemini. So we got Gemini 3 times, and I got 1 water barrel, which is Aquarius. There's a little bit of Aquarius there, which means this person might enjoy having their freedom, and but at the same time they want you to be being part of their life. Now, talking about freedom, some of you are considering starting your own business to have that freedom, so that is happening also, and I feel like you are doing exceptionally well. Where you're heading is going to be spectacular. I feel like you're tying the knot with someone. It could be, again, we got love hearts, and then we got the contract and sealing the deal. Something is hidden. There's a mask. You got to be very careful and look at the contract, look at the book, look at the big pile of papers and read. It's very important that you read to find anything that is hidden from you. Chinese year of the pig here, twice, very strong. Those of you who are born the Chinese year of the pig, or you might be dealing with someone born the Chinese year of the pig, or making a deal, or signing documents with someone. I also feel like Chinese year of the ox is here very strong, very, very strong, the ox. I also feel the rat seems to be very strong. There are 2 rats here. It could be yourself, or it could be someone that you are connecting with on either a business level or on a love level, because we've got love here everywhere, and I've got business, money, contract, sealing the deal, getting leadership position. Chinese year of the monkey here very strong also, whether it's you or the person. There's a lot of romance, a lot of entertainment, and doing fun things together, and that's bringing you a lot of happiness. That is bringing and giving you that completion, that sense of, what's the word, a sense of resolving a lot of problems that were internal problems. I feel like you're feeling satisfied. Even your love making, it looks like spectacular, like a sensual, beautiful relationship here. Emotional peace, and I see that you are going to achieve your dreams. A lot of your dreams are going to come true, and I think based on what I saw, this love is something that's made in heaven. There's success, there's rewards for you, and there is you gaining a lot of possessions through material, financial growth, big time, coming from everywhere. There's also something about keeping fit, gym, like keeping your body fit. There's all that. I see a lot of your wishes are being granted. Those of you who are wanting to build your body, it's doing well. And a lot of problems are being solved by you taking care of your health. But the most important factor is, and you can see the signs, that a lot of your wishes are going to be established, and you are walking head held high. You are walking, like I said, with head held high, with a lot of pride and a lot of happiness, and a lot of problems being resolved, and wishes being granted. My dear Gemini, now I'll go through everything here for you to see what your guardian angels want you to know. It says time to release negativity. And the only way, I guess, to do that is by saying goodbye. Okay, so that's at the beginning what I was seeing. Yes, in the year of the rabbit, something ending. Saying goodbye is the only way. It says explaining or prepare for a new path. No, sorry, exploring or preparing for a new path. There's a new path destined. For some of you, it's already started. For some, it will start. You were not that happy before. Now you will be very happy with this new beginning, this new path. Something about their looks, about this person. Something about their looks, very deep attraction. So there's a very deep attraction to the way they look. Remember that. That's very important if you haven't met this person. Something about a rose, whether it's the name Rose or something to do with rose. Rose was given to me. And coffee, I talked about coffee and coffee cup. Listen to the coffee cup. Pay attention big time to this coffee. Perhaps always look at your coffee cups. But also there is a connection with coffee, you and this person. You might be working in a cafeteria together. You might start a business, coffee together. It could be something like that, or it could be just your passion for coffee. I know I'm crazy for coffee. I love coffee. Anyhow, food is another matter. And being free. Now, so those of you who are going on diets and physical, taking care of your health, it could be that food or your food intake. You need to watch what you're eating, perhaps. But something about food, or you could be starting a business to do with food. That's another possibility. Or if you want ideas, they're giving coffee as an idea for business or food. Freedom, to have your own business, to be free from negative matters that are ending, but freedom is there for you. You are going to be feeling a sense of freedom and healing together. So freedom and healing. A lot of healing is coming. Something not yet, maybe it needs a little bit of time. They're saying not yet, just a little bit of patience and everything is going to be okay. Something about car and cars, whether you want to buy a car, whether you're paying off your car, whether you want to. Something about speeding maybe. It doesn't say speed, it says car. But I got the tiger, and the tiger is about speed. So you got to be very careful with your car, taking extra care of it, paying attention to it, that all the brakes and everything are working well. Chinese year of the tiger, those of you who are born in the Chinese year of the tiger or dealing with someone born in the Chinese year of the tiger. Now, we've got all the letters that will make an impact in April, names of people, their initials, the beginning of their names, or other matters that are connected to these letters. I've got F for France, I've got E for England or egg, L for love, I for India, A for Apple, W for winter, M for Mexico, and C for Canada. I have number 10, which is an end of a chapter of your life that's coming to a total end. Connected to number 10, whether it's a house, a number, or address, or an office, or a business. Chinese year of the rooster. Somebody born in October. Somebody born in October could be a Libra or a Scorpio that you might be dealing with. Somebody born on the 10th, or somebody born on the Chinese year of the rooster. 10 is about one chapter that ends in your life, starting from the time that you see this up to 10 weeks. This ending should take place and closure will come to an end. Okay, then we've got, and also 10 is about plenty that happens. So there's a lot you'll be doing, plenty coming in your life. Then we've got number 6. Number 6 is about healing. Number 6 is, of course, people born in June, which is yourself, Gemini, and Cancer. So, and we had Gemini, remember 3 Geminis here. So there's a lot of Gemini in this person that you're dealing with that is going to be perhaps either a business partner or a love partner. 6 is about the Chinese year of the snake. Somebody born, whether it's yourself or someone born in the Chinese year of the snake. It is also connected to healing, love, healing because of love, healing areas of your life due to love, a lot of spirituality. And 6 is also happening from the time you see this cup until 6 weeks, up to 6 weeks. There's going to be a lot of affection, a lot of love, a lot of healing, and a lot of spiritual matters to keep your eye, because they did say signs here. They were showing me there are signs. So that's the end of your reading, my dear Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. And thank you for being here. I wish you a lot of blessings and a lot of love and light. Namaste.